What's up, guys? This is Mr. Brohole my 30 and I am back. Sorry I haven't recorded in a while. I got a new job and it's at a distribution center, so it's not a whole lot of fun, but all I do is throw boxes all day. So anyways, I just wanted to get settled in before I started recording videos again. Anyways, since it took me so long to get settled in, I am uploading an awesome video today. What it is how to solo most of the raid. Anyways, what you're going to do is you're going to run past the first two lamps and then come to this spot in the rock and line up your crosshairs where I do. And as soon as that lamp explodes, it's going to be launching you. And what you need to do is hold left on your analog stick so you move to the left in the air, because if you just sit still, it won't quite launch you far enough. But if you hold left, you get launched and you land on this little ledge. So then you turn around and follow where I do, and I'll meet you back as soon as this is over. Alright, once you get to this point, all you have to do is kill the knight, and I'd let your weight of darkness go away and then keep moving and just keep following where I do. And the great thing about this this method is none of the thrails chase you. And once you get to this point, you're just going to step on the pressure plate and make the enemy spawn, and then run up to this lamp, get a little bit of your weight of darkness removed so you can jump onto this rock in front of me. And believe it or not, most people think you have to stay on the pressure plate, but you don't. So you just come up to where this rock is, and then the only enemy you have to kill is this ogre. And be careful, you gotta strafe left and right, because unless you don't have a rocket, or unless you have a rocket launcher, because he's pretty tough to take down with just a normal gun. But if all means, if you have a rocket launcher, just blast a couple shots into him, he'll be down. And then as soon as the bridge forms, you just jump off the rock and do whatever you have to do, and then run past all the enemies. And it's that easy. You just keep running. And I kept getting hit from behind, so I jumped on top of one of these pillars for a few seconds. But if I were you, just keep running. And once you get to the end, you get the first loot drop, which I already have all of the raid armor except for the helmet, so I didn't get any loot drops. I think from that, all you can get is the chest plate or the gauntlets. And then once you get to this part, all you have to do is jump down and go stand on the next pressure plate, and then that will spawn the enemies. Alrighty, and then once you stand on that pressure plate and spawn the enemies, you just turn around and run up the stairs. And just ignore that sword bearer. And you're just going to run back in this room and stand on one of these little pillars back here. And you're just going to sit up here for about 30 seconds. Just sit here and wait. And what this is doing is, it's a lot like the Warlock self-revive glitch. It tricks the enemies into thinking you're on the other side. So once you wait about 30 seconds, you're just going to get back up and you're going to go outside, and they should all spawn on the other side. And what you're gonna do is, I prefer like an icebreaker because it regenerates ammo, but you're just gonna start sniping the enemies. And the enemies that you need to kill, you don't need to worry about the thrails or the smaller enemies, but you need to kill the knights, the wizards, and then the two ogres. And once you kill the two ogres, it will start building the bridge and you can go right across. And I'll be back once we get to that point. once you kill the second ogre, you get the next loot drop, which I think can be boots, gauntlets, or a chest. And once you get that drop, don't go across the bridge yet because it hasn't formed yet, but it will in a few seconds. Alright, and then once you see that little animation, you're good to go across the bridge and go ahead and get some ammo for the next part, because you're going to need some heavy ammo to take down those shriekers. And then once you get to this part, all you do is you pull out a rocket launcher or whatever weapon you prefer and just blast some shots into that first one and take it down like I did. And then make sure you dodge those death blasts, because those will hit you. They're so strong and so hard to get away from. And then feel free to kill some enemies to get more ammo like I did, but you don't have to. I was just having a little fun here. Alright, and then once you get past that first shrieker, you're just going to jump on that little, whatever this thing is, the little pillar or whatever, and then you're going to start shooting the second one. And notice how I just jumped over that first shrieker blast. You just time it to where you jump over it right before it's going to hit you, and then they'll miss you. But if you jump too early, they'll still hit you. So then once you kill that second shrieker, you're just going to run on the left side past all the enemies. Make sure you don't run on the right side, because those exploder thralls will get you. And then once you get through that door, you've got the next checkpoint. And the bad thing about this method is you can't get that second chest, but it's only shards anyways, so no worries. But that is as far as you can get solo, unfortunately, but that got you most of the way through the raid, and that got you 2 of the 3 drops. So hopefully this video helped, and if you liked, subscribe and leave a like. Peace out.